All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to our regular 7 p.m. Sunday live stream where I go live on every Sunday 7 p.m. and answer your question. It can be any question, as long as it's respectful, at least. Okay, so it can be any question about making money online, about selling on eBay, about selling on Amazon, about making money from YouTube, affiliate marketing, social media, all that kind of stuff. If you're watching this in a replay and you're not able to join this live stream, just give a comment, team replay, inside the YouTube comments. And next time, every Sunday, 7 p.m., we go live, answer your question about selling online. It can be any question. If you are live here in the chat, please put your question inside the chat. I will go through in the order they come in as well. So I hope everybody's fine. Happy Valentine's Day. Just tell me how you are spending your Valentine's Day as well. Matt, GTA Gamer in the house. There was many people inside the chat right now as well. So let's check who is in the chat. So Jamaluddin was inside the chat. He's saying, hello, everyone is there. Now we are here. So good to see you here. We have Graham Stephen in the house. He's saying, hi, Jamal. Hi, Graham Stephen. I hope you are fine as well. Then we have Anjun Chanda in the house, our channel member. Thank you so much for being channel member and very welcome to our live stream as well. We have a core in the house as well. Welcome everybody. Good to see you inside the chat. How you're spending your Valentine's Day? I'm very curious under these new sort of lockdown sort of Valentine's Day. So things are very different this time as well. Everybody is going through a sort of different stuff here as well. So the Anjan is our Facebook member, Sarfaraz. Good to see you here as well. Whoever is new here and they don't know, my name is Zain Shah. On this channel, I talk about how to make money online from eBay, from Amazon, from YouTube, affiliate marketing, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in how to realistically, I use the word and I really stress about how to realistically make money online. It's not like a kid stuff and all that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in how to realistically make money online, I really sort of stress you to subscribe to this channel. And then we also have a Facebook group as well. So whoever is our channel member, they get access to our Facebook group as well. So inside the Facebook group, you can make the post anytime. And no, we don't have many members. We have about 50 members at the moment inside the Facebook group. So I am able to actually personalized way, I am able to answer each and every person there as well. So if you're not Facebook group member, I highly recommend that you be the part of Facebook group as well after when this live stream will be finished, because the link will be inside the description. And I will, even you're watching a replay, you are watching live at the moment, I highly suggest you stick around, because anytime when I go live, I make sure I put a lot of value up there. So even though you are not asking a question, there are other people asking a question inside the chat as well. But I can guarantee you're going to get tons of value, because I don't just sit here and talk about the mindsets and all that kind of stuff. I like to give you a clear step-by-step answer, clear step-by-step strategy that you can actually take it and gain something from this live stream, and then apply over to your business, whatever you're doing. You're selling on Amazon, you're selling on eBay, regardless of that. We cover all this here as well. So before any delay, I will definitely go inside the questions, and I will answer them in the order they come in as well. So if you have any question, please put them inside the chat and I will definitely answer them as well. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. The first question is, Anjan was inside the chat. Thank you so much for you've been waiting for a very long time. I really appreciate that. Okay, so hello, brother. Can you discuss today a little bit about monthly eBay account? Okay, listing assessment that could help us all understand our flaws. I think. Thank you in advance. Excellent question. And I also, I mean, you use the word monthly eBay account or listing assessment, and I recommend everybody who is selling on eBay at least once in a month, go inside your eBay account and then do the assessment of that. So what I mean by that, you need to look at your listing and see where you are not getting many sales. I will definitely start with this one, and I will go in the detail of this one, and I give you like a clear step-by-step plan what you can actually do once I say, okay, what is mean by listing assessment. First of all, how many people here actually do that already? I'm just curious to know. And what is your current process? Put that inside the chat. So my personal process is once in a month, I go inside my eBay account. I go in a backend in a seller central, and I'm a person. I'm very data driven guy. I pay very close attention to my analytics for whatever I'm doing. It can be YouTube video, selling on Amazon, selling on eBay. So the first thing that you have to see how many views you are getting per month. That's the number one thing you have to see inside your eBay Seller Central. And on the listing, how many views you are getting in 1 month. As I told you, the perfect number of views will be, some people might get less, some people get a lot more than that. But on average, within 30 days, if your listing is not getting minimum 30 views, 100 views, minimum 100 views. If your listing is not getting that, then there are many things you have to change inside your listings. So first of all, write it down. I mean, honestly, I highly recommend, like, the human brain, the way we are, we listen to something and we sort of tend to forget those things as well. So I highly recommend anyone whoever comes inside this chat, you take a notes. It can be inside your mobile, put pen and paper in front of you, and really sort of write these things down, because this is not just a speech. I mean, this is like my own personal plan which I'm sharing with you. So first of all, look at the number of views, how many views you are getting. So that I will say 100. Let me put it down here as well so you can write down at the same time. So 100 views minimum. Okay, now the question is, okay, Zain, what if I am not getting 100 views? Let's cover that bit first. And then I will cover what if you are getting 100 views then and you are not getting any sales. So I will cover that bit after that as well. So number one thing, if you are not getting views, then you have to really pay close attention the way you actually have title your item as well. There are some items that you are selling on eBay can be titled in the way you can optimize them, in the way if the people are looking for that particular things, it will make they will find it. I know this is like, okay, Zain is getting complicated. I don't know what he is talking about. Let me give you a simple example, a very simple example. I always like to give that example, and the people who are regular here as well. This is the Bluetooth hand-free. Okay, I always get that because this is one sitting next to me as well. So if I'm going to list this Bluetooth hand-free, I can list in a two different way. So number one, I can say Bluetooth hand-free. I can say that, and I can also say that wireless hand-free as well. There is a video on my channel which the title for that video is title keeping you smalls. There are many tools and many free software. You don't have to pay anything for that. You can actually see what are the people typing inside the eBay once they look for this item. Either they type Bluetooth hand-free or they type wireless hand-free. If they are typing wireless hand-free and you are using the word Bluetooth hand-free, then definitely you are not targeting the right kind of keyword, people might be typing, but the number of people who are typing wireless hand-free and the number of people who are typing Bluetooth hand-free, there is a major difference in that. So you can go to the website like keyword research tools. There is a website like Uber Suggest as well. And if you go to the channel where I talked about title keeping you small, I actually have shown you how to use those tools as well. But like I'm trying to summarize everything here as well. So first of all, look, if you're not getting views, so here you have to think. Somebody goes on eBay, a customer, they're going to type whatever they have in their mind to look for that particular item. So if we can somehow manage to find that word and put that word inside our title, then the chances of getting views on our listings goes up as well. So if you're getting less than 100 views, you have to keep in mind your title are not, because there is no other way. I mean, there can be like the product is, I mean, no product is like that. Like, honestly, people buy everything on eBay. So I won't really say, okay, your product is bad or anything like that. But the thing is, the way you title that, you have to change it. You have to see what can be used inside your title, what keywords, what high search volume keyword can be used inside your title, which will bring the traffic over to your listing. 100 views, you have to keep that in mind. Some people get a lot of views as well. Some people get less than 100 views as well. If less than 100 views, change the title. This is the first thing you have to do inside your listing assessment. Now let's talk about, okay, Zain, okay, I'm getting more than 100 views on my listing. Like, why I'm not getting any sales then? Okay, so then the next thing you have to pay very close attention is your CTR. Here, I want to explain a little bit difference between listing impressions and listing views as well. So listing impressions, when somebody will search Bluetooth wireless hand-free, for example, wireless hand-free inside the eBay, once they will search that, then the eBay algorithm, it thinks, okay, who is the person who is using the Bluetooth wireless hand-free inside their title? And there are many other factors goes into ranking, but I wouldn't make it much technical here. And then the eBay will suggest it either on the first page or second page or third page or on the top or on the bottom. That called one impression. If the people really go on that page and they look at your listing from outside, they're not clicking on it, they're looking at your listing, that's called view. So next thing you have to see is your click-through rate, which also say CTR. It says inside the Seller Central. You can easily look for that. So CTR, normally good CTR, good CTRs, you have to keep this in mind. You have to compare your CTR with the number of views you're getting as well. So for example, you're getting 100 views on your listing and only one person will click on that, then your CTR rate will be 1%. But if your 10 people have viewed your listing and then 1 people out of 10 people have clicked on your listing, then your CTR rate is going to be 10%. Normally, 400 views, 10% CTR is very, very good. So keep this in mind. If your CTR rate is over 10%, it's really, really good. As I explained you earlier, don't just talk about, okay, Zain just said, okay, 10% CTR rate is very good. And you have to really compare how many views you're getting and then compare your CTR with those two things as well. So if they are not clicking on your listing, of course, there can be many reasons. And the main reason which the people normally don't click on your listing, okay, a lot of people will tell me, okay, Zain, it is a price. And I really want to address this here because, since we are talking about that, trust me, as a buyer or as a many buyer, the price might be, it is a thing that we look for, but it is not the top of our list as well. If your pictures look fine, if your listing is in the detail and you answer all the questions that buyer might have in their mind when they are in the process of buying their item, then it's not about the price. I know I don't list my items. I'm not the cheapest one. And whenever I'm trying to look at new products to sell, I don't really just go after the price as well. I normally target my unique selling point, but discussion is going to be into the product research, but let's just stick with the listing assessment. So if your CTR rate is not good, then Anjan or everybody inside the chat, guys, you have to really, really pay close attention how you actually take the pictures for your item. This will really impact your CTR rate. If your CTR rate is good and your number of views are good, and then the people are clicking your item, and then your clicks to sale ratio, so then how many people actually clicked on your listing, and then how many people actually have bought that item, that is your your sale conversion. You have to see that as well. If your sales conversion is bad, then look at your competitor, how they are actually listing your item differently. Either they are getting leads in the pictures, they are getting leads in something else, or it is a price. Then after assessing how many views you're getting, how much is your CTR, and then go through your price and all those sort of things. And I highly recommend you go and do that once in a month. For the views, I'm going to summarize it again: 100 views per month. The second thing, 10% CTR. If those things are to the point, then the third thing you have to see is your price. So the next question which I'm going to go is that is okay, Mad GTA Gamer said, I have recently purchased some EAN barcodes. Okay, they are registered in US. I wanted to know if I can use them on Amazon UK and on eBay store, or is that a problem? Okay, so number one thing, yeah, give me 1 minute. So the barcode codes, okay. So the barcodes, particularly, you're talking about EAN. I highly recommend you use actually a proper EAN if your products have one. For the people who don't know what EAN code is, it is normally is right here. So you see this speaker right here is okay. That is the barcode right here. Underneath that barcode, there is, okay, the camera is not being in focus. Underneath that barcode, there is a code which called EAN, European Article Number. We can call that, it's a UPC as well, but there is like a technical difference. Let's not go into that. If your product have one, so you have to use the proper EAN code. The one you are buying, you are saying that you recently purchased some EAN code and they are registered in the US. Okay, so GS1 is an institution who actually is an official body who keep the record of that all barcode. And if you have to allocate a particular barcode to a new product, like a private label product that you are getting manufactured from China, then you have to really apply that you have to apply for that barcode with GS1. There are many people who are selling it over to eBay, they are selling it over to many different platforms, but that doesn't mean that they are actually authentic barcode number, and they are registered with some sort of different products as well. So if you don't have that, I wouldn't be worried about it. You can't use them on Amazon. So the way that things work on Amazon nowadays, Amazon is very strict about the barcodes. Amazon is very strict about the article numbers. So if you want to list your products on Amazon, you have to have that product you have to have a barcode for that particular product. So you have to get that barcode from GS1. On eBay, you can simply say does not apply. It really have to give me more context. I mean, you have to little bit elaborate on this question, because normally the people who are selling on eBay, the normal generic one, they don't have like any sort of authenticity or anything. Once you use those barcode and list something on Amazon, Amazon will take it down, because what Amazon does is Amazon verify the barcode data with GS1 as well. So if you're listing, let's say, this pencil, this, let's say, Zain Shah pencil, for example, and then I bought this as a private label product. I had it manufactured from China, and then I went to GS1 and I registered this pencil under my brand called Zain Shah pencil, and I have a particular barcode for this one. Once I have that, I will list that on Amazon, and Amazon will actually really verify that product with the barcode as well. So you on the eBay is not very strict about it, but Amazon, they are very strict about it as well. So we have a new channel member. Thank you so much for Shaheen Nazrul Alam. Thank you so much for being channel member. Okay, so for the people who are channel member, thank you so much for the super chat as well. I really appreciate that. Okay, so if you recently joined our channel member and you're not the part of the Facebook group, there is a link inside the description. It is limited to our channel members or the paid members as well. So you go to that Facebook group and fill up all the details once you go your way in, because that's how I actually verify you have paid or you are a channel member as well. And thank you so much for the super chat as well. Okay, so let's take this question, because the people who are paying me to answer that question, obviously they're giving me money, so that's how it is. During the listing, what to do if I have no idea about EAN? Seems eBay want them anyway to list the item. No, on eBay you can just simply write does not apply as well. So you don't have to be really precisely give an accurate EAN number, because not all the products have that EAN number. I just really suggest, if you have that EAN number, then you actually put that EAN number, because that's how eBay will actually differentiate, and they will give you reviews under that product as well. So if you want to go that line, then I highly recommend, if you have a EAN number and you want to have that old reviews which people already have left about that particular product on eBay, then use the right EAN number. If not, then definitely just write does not apply, and you will be okay with it. I have Don Clark inside the chat. Thank you so much for hopping in. Guys, if you are watching this one, hit that like button, so this stream, our YouTube algorithm, will give us some support as well. I don't know how to say that, but let's go back to the questions. I hope I have not missed any other super chat. Yeah, that's all really. Okay, let's go to the next question. When or at what stage eBay sellers should start thinking about bookkeeping? Right from the start. Like right from the start. On the day when you are starting to sell on eBay, even it's £1, £2, £3, doesn't matter. This is something you have to do right from the beginning. That is a legal requirement, and you have to have you don't have to have an accountant for that, but I highly recommend, guys, accountants are not so expensive. Like, they are absolutely not so expensive. So before, when I was not VAT registered, when I used to do my tax return, I used to pay around £300 to £400 for all tax returns and everything. And £300 to £400 for 1 year, it's not so expensive. I don't call that so expensive. And then now, because I'm VAT registered and we have 3 limited companies, so it's a little bit complicated, the stuff. So now for our bookkeeping and all that kind of things, we pay £90 per month. So I don't think £90 per month, it's very expensive. And there are many applications. I don't know applications and all. I'm not, because if I'm paying somebody or something like that, I wanna I want them to cover everything as well. So applications like a QuickBook and other. I have done. If you're looking for a bookkeeper, like honestly, Awesomes are go-to guys. They sponsored this channel before as well. And on Tuesday, I done a sponsor video about their, but it's not that they pay me money to do the sponsorship as well, but their prices are very much competitive as compared to other bookkeeping platform. And the thing is, you get like a dedicated accountant from there as well. It's not just a software thing. You get a dedicated accountant if you have the question about company formation, about bookkeeping, about tax. You should seek a professional accountant advice, and those are my go-to guys as well. And the link for them you will find in the video where I explain about the Brexit kind of stuff. The link is there as well. And if you ask me the same one because you are in a Facebook member, I can easily hook you up with them. I mean, it's again, I said it's not because they are sponsoring, but their prices are really, really competitive at the same time. And you can actually call them at any time, like literally at any time. And they don't really charge you any money just to have a consultation. And then obviously they're a business. So at the end of the day, you will have to buy their services as well. So the next question, Amazon question, best PPC strategy, keyword targeting or product targeting? I normally say, if you are running a PPC on Amazon, I will particularly go with the keyword first. So I wouldn't really go with the high volume search keyword. Keep this in mind, because if you are targeting high volume keyword, you are competing with a lot of many other people as well. So your obviously ACOS is going to be very, very high. For the people who don't know what the ACOS is on Amazon, it's mean like how much money you are spending at the ad and then how much money will be leftovers in the terms of profit. So if you're running a PPC, you really have to start with a like sort of experiment. So first thing you have to do is you target a long tail keywords. There is a search volume on them, but it is not high volume search keywords. So for example, if I'm doing let's say, again, let's talk about this headphones. So even though wireless headphone is the high volume search keywords in Amazon, I wouldn't run a PPC on that because it is a very competitive word. So for me, chances to get a conversion on that particular keyword are very low. I will go for something which is more which is a mid-range sort of stuff. And then from there you have to really see your conversion rate, and then you have to run a lot of experiment and see on which word which is more sustainable on the longer term. You can actually rank on that word as well, then put your bidding on that particular word as well. So there is no like a personal sort of preference. It really depends on the product. It really depends on your keywords that you are targeting as well. But for main, like sort of my rule of thumb is not general rule of thumb. I will say, if you are targeting a high volume keyword, then don't do that in the beginning. Have some sort of like get your listing sustained first, and then target the high volume keyword. But in the meantime, if you're running a PPC, then target a long tail keyword which have a search volume in the mid range as well. So this is something about the Amazon PPC, I will say, for there. And try with manual PPC campaigns as well, and try with the automatic ones as well. It's at the end of the day, you also have to see the data that you really collect from those running those PPC campaign, compared with different things each another. Have an Excel sheet, and then look your click-through rate, look your views from there, look your sales conversion from there, compare everything accordingly. And that's I mean, there is no like specific rule of thumb to run those PPC campaign. You have to see your products and data from there. Okay, so next question is from Arthur. Thank you so much for coming inside the chat. Guys, where I was I'm just curious where everybody is watching from. Just let me know inside the chat. I'm like always ask this question. I'm curious. I think like 90% of the people who watch my channel, they watch me from UK. So I'm just curious to see where everybody is watching from. Okay. So next one, hi everyone, and thanks for this. Then we are here on every Sunday 7 p.m. Every Sunday 7 p.m. So if you are first time here, we do this on every Sunday 7 p.m. So you come in a chat, and more than happy to answer any question about selling online. And other than that, okay, so let's go to the question. Let's not really sort of go in a different direction. Okay. When you order the items from Alibaba and you pay DDP shipping, okay, does that mean the VAT has been paid as well? So you mean import VAT or you mean sales VAT? Because they are two different things. I'm saying most of the time you're talking about import VAT. Import VAT in that particular terms, it with the DDP shipping, it will be paid for your suppliers. They are responsible for that one as well. Or sometimes it's not paid as well. Sometimes, let's say your products comes with the parcel force or then with the DHL, depending on whatever your okay, we have my son fixed this speaker now, wasn't working before, so he's telling me he fixed it. Okay, so that's what happened when you're working from home. It's a normal thing. So sometime I was saying it's not really paid as well. Well, I mean, obviously sales VAT is never going to be paid. It depends on if you're VAT registered and all that kind of stuff. But import VAT, you really have to speak to your for the person who is arranging your shipment from there as well. There is no like. So there is no like a fix thing in there. Okay. Nightlife Richard in the chat. Thank you so much, Richard, hopping inside the chat. Anjali is saying, I'm doing listing assessment randomly, but not sure about. So I'm doing a listing assessment randomly, not sure whether I check what I have to, Okay, so that was the thing. Look your CTR, look your views, and then work it from there as well. Okay, then Arthur is saying, can you please teach us how to use HTML advanced listing on eBay and add an image? Because sometimes I do add images and they do not align properly, does not fit to the pages as well. So I have a video about it, like how to add the images inside the description. Just give me one moment and I will be right back. I have to grab some water and then put my son there I will lock him in a cupboard. Okay, so we are back. So I was talking about adding images inside the description. So I have a particular video about it. So on that video, what you can do is there is a code that I have shared as well. In that code, there are fixed measurement for length and for the width as well. You can actually change that inside that code as well. Obviously, once I'm explaining like this is something that like it will be ideal that I explain on the screen. But the thing is, I want to go through the maximum questions that comes inside the chat as well. So I will do probably a separate dedicated video on it. But in the terms of I actually put that code, and I do remember because I done that video a long time ago, and I actually did mention that you can actually change the height and the width inside the code. And in the terms of using HTML advanced listing and adding a pictures inside the description, it's man, it's up to you. Like, honestly, I'm not a big fan of that. And the reason I'm not big fan of that, because it take very long time then to load that particular listing as well, regardless whatever the software, whatever the code you're using. And then if you go, for example, on a PC Curry's website or Argos website or any other website, you will always see their description on their in their, no, I'm not talking about the pictures, I'm talking about their description for that particular item. It's always very simple. They do not add many pictures there as well. So if obviously if they are doing it and they have a budget and they can do that if they want to, of course they have a team of designer and everything, I always think it is actually best to leave the pictures in the picture section as well. Nowadays, like, trust me, and it's like a proven stat. Not, I would say more than 80% of the buyer don't even go and read the description as well. So it's, in my personal opinion, it's not worth spending a lot of time into listing description as well, especially once you are a new seller. If you're a new seller, you should focus on keeping everything simple and then listing maximum item as well. But if you are still interested in doing that, then I will definitely go and watch that video. It will be really, really helpful from there as well. Someone a month ago, I go my listing and I added them, and if the item is not sold, I discount by 10%, and then it does not sell unless in the 2 month I will go 25% as well. So rather than discount, have you tried running a sponsored listing? So in the terms of sponsor listing, you don't have to go like crazy 45 or 50%. Try only 1% and then take it from there. Sometime even 1% work as well. I know many sellers on eBay, they sponsor all of their listing just by 1%. So that is something that you can also do by just doing 1% as well. So this is something, just experiment and see how it will be there. Imran is saying, eBay has suspended my account even though I have not used it once. Why would they suspend it if you have not? Okay, so that could be, okay, there could be many, no, I can't think of many reasons, but okay, so when eBay block one account, they don't just block that account as well. They have the IP address in their system as well, and then they also have the detail of the system, like a MAC address for your Wi-Fi as well, inside their system as well. So they actually blacklist both of them. So it could be possible that somebody had the account on eBay who was using the same Wi-Fi or was using the same computer, and you open an account and the eBay is thinking it is the same person who we blocked before, and they're trying to open the account again, and that's why they blocked it again. That could be the reason. Other than that, like, I never had my account suspended. I mean, I have 2 eBay accounts, but both of them, I'm actually using same Wi-Fi and same computer for both of them. Both of them are not, both of them are running fine. And in the terms of having 2 accounts, according to eBay terms and condition, you can have more than one account as well. But the thing is, once you have one account going south, or it get blocked or something like that, then the other one is in danger as well. But the thing is, like, I'm very optimistic about it. Like, it's not gonna get blocked, so I never try to keep it separate. Okay, the next one. So if I get 7,500 impressions on one of my listing, my CTR views are 1,000, but my CTR is 1.3 and sales conversion rate is 5.3. How can I increase that? I try changing the title and the pictures. You already have a lot of views on your listings already. And then 1.3 CTR, the click-through rate is very down in that for that views as well, Mad GTA Gamer. So in that particular scenario, you already have tried changing the title and pictures. I'm not sure what you actually changed inside your pictures, but because that's 1.3 CTR is definitely either you're selling something which the people are looking for a lot, and they are very conscious about the price. So because 75,000 impressions and the views for the page for 1,000 within 1 month, they are a lot. So if it's something like a face mask or something like that, then for those sort of things you get those stats. But this is something your products, like it is a price in this particular case. So you are competing with other people who have a cheaper price than you, or they probably have the item which is more higher quality. That can be the only reason, because your stats are very good in that whatever you mentioned. Of course, I don't have more information to it. I don't know what the item is, so I can't really say much about it as well. Okay, so next question is, hi, when making eBay listing, is package weight and dimension mandatory or options? Do you suggest entering those? What are these used for? Excellent question. First of all, they are not mandatory, so you can just leave them empty. They are, you can list your item without that as well. Where the help is, if you are using, let's say, for example, click and drop with your eBay account, a Royal Mail click and drop, but if you have the dimension and the weight already inside the listing, then you can apply a filter inside your click and drop, and you can create a shipping rules inside your click and drop as well. So you can tell click and drop, okay, any item which will have this dimension and this weight, apply this kind of postage on this one. So they are helpful there. In the terms of being mandatory or optional, they are just leave them as it is, you will be fine. But if you want to make your life a little bit easy in the terms of click and drop, then I will go from there as well. Guys, first of all, hit that like button. We have almost 30 people watching right now, and only 15 people have smashed the like button. So hit that like button now, like right now as well. Okay, so let's go to the next question. I have not used eBay in a while, so I feel like I'm kind of new again, which is absolutely fine. You are at the right place. So in the terms of eBay, I have like hundreds of videos which can help you from zero to, I will say, 80% of the things about eBay are covered on this channel. Why does eBay keep adding 20% by itself on the top of listing price? Is it because of new VAT rules? Okay, so the reason they might be adding, because once you are selecting the postage for your items, you might be selecting the option which called shipping outside the eBay. Sorry, shipping outside the UK, shipping outside a country. So if you're using that option, and in that scenario, I think you might be drop shipping as well. So that's why eBay is adding the 20% on the top of that. So according to the new VAT rules, it will be added for the seller who are based outside of the UK. So for them, it will be added automatically. If you are inside the UK, then if you're a seller based in the UK, then it will not be added. The import VAT, not the sales VAT. Sales VAT will be, you will have to register if your sale will go over 85K within 1 year. So, you don't have to wait for 1 year to go your sale over 85K. If your sale is, let's say, £10,000 this month, obviously you are someone who need to be VAT registered as well. So that might be the reason, Jack, eBay is adding the VAT on the top of that, because once you're listing the item, you're selecting the postage outside of the country. That's why. So he's saying, bro, it's so Mad GTA Gamer is saying it's a private label product. So it didn't have one. So you have to register. If it's a private label product, it didn't had the EAN or UPC code. Then you will have to register that first with GS1, and they will allocate a particular unique barcode for that particular item, and then you can list those products on eBay and Amazon. I mean, on eBay, you can list it, just say does not apply. On Amazon, it's very sort of restrict about those sort of things. Okay, question. I have not used, okay, I covered this one already. Okay, let's go to the next one. How long eBay will allow a seller to carry on but does not apply EAN, where there be any complication later on? That's a very good question. Actually, eBay, they are changing a lot of things inside their platform now, but I don't really think so that it will go like that as well, because we have to see the thing about eBay have this image about sustainability, about reselling something. So there are number of people not like me who just selling the new products, like every single new products and selling more than one of them. There are many people who are reselling the products as well, and not all the products have those barcode as well. So it will make their life very complicated, because the not selling, there is a big reselling community on eBay as well. So I don't think so eBay will be making those things complicated, and I wouldn't worried about that. I wouldn't be worried about that. Shajin Zikishov. I'm sorry, I'm very bad at pronouncing the name. Shajin Zikishov. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm not really sure if you have left the question or if this super chat was just to, but anyway, thank you so much. Jason Smith is saying, sorry, Zain, I'm late. Like, next time, don't be late. I don't like people showing up late. So next time, if you are late, like, you will see what's happened. Like, don't be late next time as well. So let's go to the next question. Okay, sorry, you left the question here as well. I might be... I'm not sure. I just sort of like lost the whole thing on the things. Okay, if I buy one domain name for showing business account of e-commerce website, can I open Royal Mail business account that on Royal Mail business account? Let me read that question again, because I'm not sure if I understood it. If I buy one domain name for showing a business account of e-commerce website, can I open a Royal Mail business account? Guys, Royal Mail, honestly, they will ask you should be sending a thousand items, this blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Once I open my business account, they don't even care about it. Just give them a call, tell them you are selling on eBay, and they don't. I mean, they never ask me for any proof for that. Like, okay, just show us your order history, or you are sending all that kind of stuff. They don't literally care. The only thing they will care about, they will check your credit history. If your credit history is, let's say, potato, then they might not give you the online business account, because with the online business account you will pay, they will give you invoice for that, which you will have to pay later on. As long as your credit history is good, just pick up the phone, give them a call, and they will just open it for literally anyone, as long as I'm aware. Like, honestly, all those rules and all those things are it's just show them a cash and they will open it for you. Like, honestly, that's the way it is. Just tell them you are selling on eBay, you are selling on Amazon, and they will just open it for you. At that time, when I remember, they was asking if I was sending about like 100 parcel in a week. I wasn't sending 100 parcels in a week. And then I have a two business account. So one of them I haven't even used it for like a year or so, and the other one I'm just using it at the moment. And the one I'm not using it is still running. I mean, I have not posted anything on that account for a very long time, so that's why it is there. I'll be retro in the house. Then how's going? I'm very good. Like, awesome, man. Good seeing you here. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, so uh Nazir Alam is watching from Coventry. Anjan is watching from London. Core is watching from Leeds. And Mad GTA Gamer is watching from Leeds as well. J Alam vlogs in the house. Hello, J Alam. And then Dundee Ang is saying, I'm watching from UK. Love watching you here. Albi Letrozen, how's going? Awesome, man. Going awesome. Okay. So then my CTR is too low. What is the possible reason? If your CTR is too low, your click-through rate is too low, I will definitely looking into changing your pictures, because the people are not clicking at your item. Experiment with it. Change your picture for once, and then change the price. Like, first try changing your pictures. A lot of people, once they are not getting a sale, they just straight away change the price. Yes, you will like change, you will get it. You will, I mean, uh I can't afford to buy a Lamborghini, but if the Lamborghini will put, let's say, a 50%, or even 50% is too expensive for a guy like me. If they will say 99% off, of course I will go and buy from there. You know what I mean? So, like, just, if the Lamborghini will make something which I can afford, let's say, and then they don't have to put the price down for the item which is expensive already, then just try experimenting before you actually change the price. Like, I would say 99% of the time you will get the sale if you will just make another change, and that would be awesome. Okay, so next one. Uh, LB Letter is asking, Zen, do you use any cross-listing apps? No, I'm not really using any cross-listing apps. So for the cross-listing apps, I done that when I open. I'm not using at the moment. So I done that when I opened my Shopify store, which I like. It wasn't getting a lot of sales from there, and I thought, okay, but rather than the time which I spend all of that on Shopify, I can actually spend more time on Amazon. I can spend more time on eBay. I can get more sales from there. I don't think I have a lot of brand awareness around my brand. So I'm not really in the position to start the Shopify store. I don't think it will be worth at this stage of time. But in the terms of, there is a software called Shopmaster. That will be really good. Try looking that software, because with the Shopmaster, it was completely free, and I was able to list. I was able to take all the listing from eBay like within a one click, and I was able to put all of them on Shopify. So that is completely free. It's called Shopmaster. Try looking for that one. I'm not sure like from which platform to which platform you are trying to cross list. So that would be very something that you can look into it. Nick is saying, "Hello, brother. How are you? I'm fine. Like, awesome." Okay, so next one. Can I list different sizes as a private seller? So I think you mean to say if you can create a variation inside your listing. I'm honestly not sure about that. If the private sellers will have that option as well, because obviously I have a business account and I have an option to do that, so I never try listing on that one. So I'm not really sure about that. Somebody else in the chat who might have done it will be able to give you the answer. If somebody knows the answer to this one, please put that inside the comment, and let's help each other. Okay. Then the next one is what is the best way to invest £1,000? What is the best way to invest £1,000? It's a very good question. Okay, so like, I talk about selling on eBay, I talk about selling on Amazon. So these are two different, these are like a selling something. Investing in the terms of stock or in the terms of doing something else, this is something like I don't do it. So I'm able to give you I'm able to give you the answer based on my experience selling on eBay and Amazon. If you're looking to, let's say, launch a good product, like a good private label products on Amazon, it really come down to product at the end of the day. But normally, I would say most of the time, if you're not going after much of the quantity, I think £1,000 might be enough. Because I once I sourced my first item from eBay for eBay, because I started from eBay and then I went on Amazon. I only spent £30, to be honest with you, like literally £30. I bought a chargers from AliExpress, wasn't for drop shipping, so I bought those chargers and I brought them over, and then I started literally like that, and then from a retail. Going into the shops like a Poundland or Asda or stuff like this. That's how I started. But my first private label product, which I done on Amazon, that was like a whole thing about £5,000. But if you're looking to sell on eBay and if you have £1,000, like honestly, I will go from there. LB Retro is saying Bitcoin. I have no idea about the Bitcoin as well. Is saying, should I invest in a Bitcoin? Try, why not? Like it is going really up, and I heard the Elon Musk actually put some money in a Bitcoin as well. So yeah, why not? If you have that £1,000 to spare, like just go for it. You're saying is the Bitcoin is too risky? Look, there is, once you are putting your money in any terms of business, the bigger the risk, sometimes the bigger the profit is as well. So you will never know unless you actually go and invest it. So why not invest something, and if it will work, then I will follow you definitely as well. I mean, because I can't say something for certain on a serious point of note. If you talk about eBay or Amazon, like yeah, I can give you like by looking at proper analytics, and if somebody is sitting with me, they tell me, okay, this is the product, I'm willing to put this much money in. Then what do you think? Will this product? I am able to make like some sort of prediction, which can be wrong, but like 80% of the time they are right as well, based on the analytics and everything that we see around that. But if it's a Bitcoin, like yeah, why not? Is saying £1,000 is not enough to put the money in a Bitcoin. Yeah, if you see the rates nowadays, like definitely, it's not enough. It might not be enough money to spend in a Bitcoin from there. It's saying it's more than enough. The J Alam is saying it is more than enough. Yeah, why not? Okay, so next one. Let's keep an eye on the chat. Let me see. I am able to. I just sort of lost where I was. Okay, so that one I done that question as well. And then, okay, yeah, here. Second question: how to upload automatically from click and drop to tracking number to the eBay? Yeah, so it does that by themselves as well. You just have to go in a store settings. There is a setting kind of section. I don't know exactly in the click and drop, but if you go there, it will give you two options: mark the order dispatch automatically and upload the tracking number for that one as well. So click and drop will do it automatically anyway. You just have to check that box. It will dispatch all that by themselves, and it's just you have to look there in the setting. Arif is saying, Zen, I hope you're well. I am doing awesome. Okay, let's go to the next one. Do you pay RM business account for monthly? Yeah, so they send you the invoice, and it is like a postpaid thing. Okay, so next one is saying how to reduce the shipping price from Alibaba shipment. Man, they are rocket high at the moment. Like literally, they are rocket high. I have a plan to, like, in the terms of private label products. I don't do many private label products in a year. So for last month, of course, we do a lot of regular products, but at the moment, I have a two private label products in line which I'm looking to launch in 2021. And just for the shipping rates, man, they are way too expensive, way too expensive. So I am really not ordering anything at the moment. I mean, just my regular items, I have the stock for them, but the new products, like other day the Sarfaraz here was saying, and the rates are very very high as well. uh, the products which normally cost about £3,000 in a shipping, now it is like £12,000 just for the shipping as well. So it's a rocket at the moment. The prices for the shipping from China are way too high. I have listed Amrit in a house. Benjamin is watching from London. Thank you so much. I have listed some item on Amazon, three sold within 5 minutes. When I checked the stock, they were damaged. I can't find them and get them from anywhere. What would I do ruining my account health? I will contact your buyer and I explain them this situation, and I will ask them to request you to cancel the order. This is the only way you won't be, you will not ruin your account health. If you cancel it by saying damage or something like that, or if you don't post the item, of course it will definitely I mean, hopefully not, but it will ruin your account health from there as well. uh Anjan is saying, oh no, Bitcoin at the moment, it kind of out of my reach at the moment. Out of everybody's reach at the moment, really. Yeah. Okay, that form is saying, do you use any analytical program and are they any useful? Yes, they are. So for Amazon, you can look into Jungle Scout, you can look into Helium 10, you can look into Helium 10 and Jungle Scouts are the one which I use most. For eBay, I use TeraPeak as well. I use Zeek Analytics as well. Those are two programs that I normally use, and I mean, honestly, they are helpful. But the thing is, in the terms of, they don't really tell you, okay, this is exact the product that you have to sell as well. Of course, you have to feed the data in the terms of whatever you are trying to. Let's say you are trying to do your product research about memory cards or about charging cables or stuff like this. You will be able to get money, you will be able to get much information about that as well. So you really have to see what that stats are actually telling you at the same time. So those can be very very helpful, those analytics tools. I will definitely, depending on, at some stage not, but depending on, if you are selling on, let's say, just eBay, I will make it simple for you without like putting any money. If you're selling on eBay, just subscribe for eBay Basic Store. I recommend you should have a store subscription if you have around 60 listing, because it will make sense, like financially, to have a store subscription if you have 60 to 70 listing, because the basic store is £25 plus VAT, so you're paying £30. But if you don't have like a listing allowance, in the terms of you don't have a free listing, for example, you pay 30p for each and every listing that you do on eBay. If you're doing let's say 70 listing, you're already paying £21 there every month. So if you are in that range, then you can just go for store subscription there. But if you are not let's say you are not yeah, so in the thing about that one as well, the eBay Basic Store subscription comes with the TeraPeak as well, which you can use for your product research. Normally, you can just subscribe for TeraPeak, and that would be, I think, $4.99 per month. But if you have a Basic Store subscription, you have a TeraPeak to use for free as well. So I will definitely look into that for eBay. For Amazon, if you don't know now how to read those analytics and what those analytics are trying to tell you, then just use the Helium 10 free Chrome extension as well. So if you're using a Chrome extension for Helium 10 or for the Jungle Scout, they will be very helpful. And there are many. You don't get all the stats in a free version, but at least you will be able to know what you need to look out for once you will actually pay for the paid version as well. So for eBay, this one, for Amazon, just install the Chrome extension at the moment, and then this will be very helpful. I have changed to eBay business account. Should I wait for eBay to change me to eBay payments, or try or change myself from a PayPal? Don't do anything. Like, if they ask you to go on a managed payment, then just sign up for the managed payment. It's not like there is no pro and con. A lot of people will tell you, no, on a managed payment you get less sale, on a PayPal you get more sale. No, there is no difference. I have tested it based on analytics, based on my orders. The base, I am on a eBay managed payment now. There is no little difference. And the difference is, on if you're on a PayPal, of course you're going to get access to your funds within like a straight away. As soon the buyer will send you the money, you will have access to it. You can withdraw into your bank account. But on eBay managed payment, like, honestly, they are even sending you the money on so if you all the orders that you will receive on Monday, you will get the payments for them on Wednesday. I don't think that is a very long time. So once you have that, like, sort of consistency build up, first week you will feel a little bit cash flow problem, but from the second week you will have, like, every day payments hitting up your account every single day, so you will not have any problem there as well. So on the PayPal, the only thing is, like, as soon the buyer will send you the money, you can withdraw it in your account. But honestly, if you need, like, honestly, no offense to everyone, but whoever will say, I need the quick access to the money, then I really, really doubt your business model as well. Because if you need that quick much access to the things, you can't even wait for 2 a day, because this is like a normal industry standard. You will have to wait for the payment. But I mean, even if you have a physical shop and people are doing a card payment there as well, though they wait for 2 to 3 working days in order for them to get the money inside their bank account. And eBay is still it's a very quickest, like, they are sending you the money within 2 working days. What else do you need? Like, honestly, it's a blessing. Okay, guys, if you have any last minute question, I will do like a rapid fire thing. I won't go in the details. If you have any last minute question, I will definitely. So if you have any last minute question, I will definitely go, like, do a rapid fire, like a 5 minutes things, and I will definitely go through them before we actually go offline. We do this on every Sunday 7 p.m. Like, every Sunday 7 p.m. I'm here to answer your questions. So more than happy. If you are not the member of the Facebook group, the link for that one will be inside the description. I am there. We don't have many members yet, but that's, like, you can use it in your benefit as well. Because once we have many members, of course, I won't be able to answer each and every person, but at the moment I am. So take a benefit of that. The link is inside the description. Awesome community there as well. The question, which is, when printing from the Royal Mail Online, postage label from the printer at home, it will show my home address at the return. This is obviously a problem. What is the way to overcome this one? Yeah, that's a good question. If you don't want to do your home, if you don't want to show your home address there as well, so what you can do, you can buy a virtual address in that case. So virtual address there are many companies. I think it's the name is not clicking in my mind, but if you just Google it, virtual address as well. What's that, like, a very famous? They do the office renting, and they do the, like, a meeting seminar and all that kind of stuff. They are, like, internationally everywhere. There are many other local private services as well, like a local office where you can rent your office space as well. They normally you can rent just a physical one address, like sorry, virtual address. So whenever you get the mail there, either you can go and collect it, all the mails from there, or they can forward it to your address without they share your address to the sender. So that would be something that you can look into it if you are not if you don't want to show your home address as well. So what like it is just like I'm not really sure about the company name. It was those like they rent the offices and they rent, like they are on a Regis is the one. They're quite expensive, but I think normally you can look it doesn't cost much money, 10 to 15 pound, or I don't know, 20 25 pound per month. They are the one you can call from there as well. Is called registered address virtual office. So there are many, you can look for the virtual office and you can use their registration address, and you can they have many services plan as well. So you want you want them to receive your post, you want them to forward your post, or those sort of stuff as well. So if you don't want to use your house address, that would be fine. Or the other thing that you can do, and many self storage units actually allow you to do that as well. Of course, you have to really see what your self storage, if you have a self storage, and you can normally rent them for very cheaper price as well. Like around here I have one, and it's a container, because normally all of my stock, it is with either Amazon FBA or it is with Hubo. I don't normally keep the physical stock inside the house. So Hubo is the one who will take care of my eBay fulfillment, or for Amazon, it is on Amazon FBA as well. But sometime there are the restrictions on Amazon, like how much they can hold inside their warehouse as well. Sometime on a new listing, it is a 500, but it's not worth for me to get 500 items from Alibaba because the shipping is very expensive. So I'm normally going for very higher quantity. For that, I normally rent the shipping containers. And there is a different, depending on how big you go for, 50, 60 pound per month. They are not very expensive. And they allocate you one address as well, which they, for my one, I know I have a package where they can receive my shippings as well. They will just put it next to their office, which they have it outside, and they let me know that the shipping have arrived, and I have to go and open my storage container and put the things inside there as well. So you can use those things as well. And normally, if you are on a company house, for example, and you are using your own house address, a lot of people don't know that if you're using your own house address as a company registration, you can actually request to the company house to actually hide your details from there as well, if you are using your house address under the privacy kind of things as well. Not all the people actually know that. And you will see a lot of eBay sellers there as well. They will just have their VAT number. Even they are a business seller, they will not have their address as well. So within that sort of privacy law, once my accountant told me, and it is actually very beneficial, especially like in my terms, like, I am very sort of protected when it comes to that. There are a lot of like people willing to copy, all those kind of things. So you can actually use either virtual address, or you can request company house. There is a little fees for that as well, but it gives you a lot of protection over there, because sometime, even once you're selling online, there are many people who are, I'm not very much concerned about like in that type, but there are many sort of crazy people there as well. You never know. Does top rated seller get the lower after sales fees? Yes, they get a discount in a final value fees. So at the end, on the total invoice, the eBay will give you discount. I think it's about 10% at the moment you will get if you're top rated seller. But if you are underrated seller, then they put additional 10% on the top of your invoice as well. How much are you paying in VAT when you're buying in a bulk from Alibaba, etc. So it really depends on how much that item worth in total, and what that item it is as well. So on the HMRC website, there are the custom tariffs, and with particular tariff, it will tell you the type of product and the tariff code for that one, and from there you will be able to figure out what your import VAT is going to be for there. It really depends on what is the total value of the item that you are getting, and what is the type of that item as well. For example, if it's a baby product, that might have little to no VAT on that one as well. Or let's say if it's a food item, then there is no VAT on them. I'm not really sure, but I don't think there is a VAT on a food items as well. If there is a baby products, for example, car seat or those kind of stuffs as well, even though they're very expensive, but I think the VAT on them is very from there. Can you answer my last question? I might have missed it. Can you post it again down there? I'm actually going back. You're saying, yeah, for the Bitcoin, I can see the last one, and then uh what is the next one? Uh can you post that again, because I'm not able to find it. There is like a lot of chat here on the top. If you post that question again, I will definitely answer that. Guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, like, do it right now. And if you haven't hit the like button, like, hit that like button right now. Like, now. I'm just gonna wait when the chat will come, and I'm just gonna speak when you hit the like button. Like, hit that like button now. Have you hit it? If you are not subscribed to the channel, the link for that is there. Like, click on that one, hit the subscribe button, like, right now. I mean, we post about 2 to 3 videos every single week, and then on every Sunday 7 p.m. I'm live here as well. So that will be definitely worth it. Yeah. Anjan, if you are still inside the chat, can you please put the question again? Because I have not found what was your last question. Where is the Hubo based? They are based in UK. Okay, I think Anjan is not inside the chat. Anjan, you still have the question. If you're watching a replay, just post the question inside the Facebook group. We will take it from there. So thank you so much for coming in. We will see you next Sunday, 7 p.m. So before I go, hit that like button. And if you remember the time, just put Sunday, 7 p.m. Just write 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Write 7 p.m. inside the chat now. 7 p.m. I'm going to type as well inside 7 p.m. Let's see. 7 p.m. I mean, same stock. I mean, the same stock I have on eBay already. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. Jason is saying I will be on time. Like, definitely you should be. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I will see you next Sunday. If you're not the part of the group, be the part of the group. You don't have to be. Like, honestly, you don't have to be. What's happening on 7 p.m. Sunday? Every 7 p.m. on Sunday, we go live here and answer your question. And also another thing, before we leave, I really wanted to, because I only do one live stream on this channel, but on there is another channel that we might use it just for the live streaming in future. At the moment, it is, I'm just using it like my test channel. So if you have not subscribed to that channel and you like really watching, you really like watching this live stream, then I will definitely, I share a lot of like a testing and behind the scenes stuff there as well. So that's the link right there. Now you can just go and hit the subscribe. Like we have like 25 people right now. Just hit that one. Go to the another channel. Just 32 people. So hit the give a subscribe to that channel there as well. uh Daryl is saying next Sunday 7 p. Yeah, definitely. So you can actually watch that in a replay as well. But if you have a particular question, you can actually you can just come and ask inside the chat here. And also, what else? So on the other channel that there, I will do more. We do 2 streams in the Facebook group as well, which is just for our members. And I will be doing more public streams. So if you like watching those streams as well, that's another channel which I recently created, and I just like post the random stuff there. But I will use more for live, but this live will stay here for 7 p.m. So if I need to go live other than this one, if you want to get notified for that one, you will see it there as well. So that would be it. Thank you so much for listening to me, letting me waste your time, and we will see you next time. And make sure you follow me. If you have like whatever you have learned from this one, like honestly, you will only see the results once you will apply something. Whatever you have learned, write little bit about it from this live stream or from my channel. Whatever you have learned from me, it's nothing, that's up to you. Can be any review. Write like a Facebook post about it, make a YouTube video about it, and send me over to my Instagram. Just send me the link over there as well, and we will see. If you don't have on the YouTube, if you don't have any subscriber yet, I will be your first subscriber. If you say, okay, well, I was watching a Zain video, and he was saying this about eBay and Amazon, and I think this was right. He was wrong in this. Just make a video. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just with your mobile, and just put it on the YouTube, and then send me the link over to the Instagram. And if you're not following me, then do not follow me on Instagram. Like, don't do that. So thank you so much.